What's going on, everybody? It's EricRayweather back here helping you take your game to the next level. And today I am back on offense. I'm under center today, switching it up a little bit in the I-form twins flex formation to showcase what I think is the best running formation in the game slash best running scheme in the game. Now, there's also some decent passes out of this as well. I'm going to focus on the run more so than the pass, but I'm going to, sprinkle a little bit of the pass in at the end for you now. One of the main plays out of this formation that makes it so good is the halfback toss. Now, the halfback toss hasn't really been too effective in Madden the last decade. The last time it was really over effective was Madden '09. Last year, the quick toss out of strong close was pretty good, but not great against a user opponent. I mean, it was good against your below average competitors. Still a pretty good run, but this halfback toss is really good this year. And what I like about the Twins flex formation is the ability to flip this run to the left. Now, in the regular Pro Twins formation, you can't flip the toss to the left, so that's something to take note of. Now, I like to typically run this toss to the side with the wide receivers. I feel like I get better gains when I do that. Sometimes I'll still take it to the right if there's not a lot of people over there. But typically what you want is you want two wide receivers with decent run block, in the 60s. And then what I do is I flip it to the left, and then I will just motion snap this outside guy a couple steps, and that just helps with the blocking usually. Now there he actually missed his block, but we still were able to pick up 5+ yards. But typically that little motion is going to help with the block and help us spring the running back for a longer gain. As you can see here, get off me. As you can see, we're breaking pretty decent runs, and I'm gonna run this a few times just to show you that it's not a fluke, that it's gonna be a consistent good gainer for you if you follow your blocks. You don't want to lay on turbo too quick. As you can see, if you follow your blocks, you're gonna break a lot of big runs with this. It's gonna be very successful for you. Now, see here in a situation like this, I would take it to the right because there's nobody far outside. Everybody's kind of inside. So in this scenario, I would take it to the right. Try to follow the blockers. We only got 5 yards there, which is still a very good gain. Was hoping to get a bigger gain, but sometimes your blocker's just a little bit too slow for you. Here I forgot to actually motion snap that guy, and we should have had a good run there, but I tripped up. Now I'm just going to run it a couple more times just to show you that it is a consistent run. It's a very good run this year. As you can see, when your block's set up and you follow your blockers, you're going to get huge gains every time. Now, here against goal, even against goal line, a lot of times this is going to be successful, and usually you wouldn't run the ball against goal line, but even here, as you can see, run into our blocker, so we didn't even get, that wasn't even a great execution, and we still took it for a touchdown. So this is a very effective run. Again, here you can see not a lot of people on the right. We're going to take it to the right, and something to keep in mind is even when you still run it to the right, you want to fake the playmaker so that your opponent thinks you're going to the left. So here, again, I'm going to run it to the right because there's nobody here. So instead of flicking the playmaker to the left, I'm going to flick the playmaker to the right. So you can see the quarterback is still doing the playmaker motion, but the run is still going right. So that's going to trick our user opponent to thinking, oh, they're running to the left, but as you can see, we're actually running to the right. You can see this is a very, very consistent run play. Now, in most Twins flex formations, you're going to have the power O as your run audible. This is another pretty good run this year. Not my favorite run. It might just be me, but I'm not very good at running power O's. Other people have made a living off doing it, so I'm not the best person to actually showcase the power O. But for people that like running this and are good with the power O, it's going to usually be your formation audible, and it's going to be another solid run for you. You can flip it to the left if you feel like it's better to the left, or you can take it to the right B gap. As you can see, it's another pretty consistent run, and like I said, I'm not the best at running power O's, so someone that's better with that, you're going to even have more success with that. Now I'm going to back out because I wanted to showcase a couple of other run plays here. We're going to just keep going against random defense. Now, another good thing this formation has is a fullback dive. Fullback dive is a very good short yardage run. We all know what this is. I don't really need to show it too much, but it's another good run if you're on that 3rd and 1 or 2nd and 1 or 3rd and inches, and you're just trying to pick up inches or a yard or two, and especially if you've been running the toss a lot. Like, imagine it's a 3rd and 1. See here, obviously this would fullback dive would kill that defense, but no one's going to run that against I form. But imagine it's 3rd and 1 or 3rd and inches even, and you've just been running the toss. You can come out in the fullback dive and again do the playmaker. So fake the playmaker. They're going to think, oh, he's just going to run the toss again, but instead you're going up the middle. So that's little things like that is how you're going to confuse your opponent. You're going to get his user thinking, I have to run to the left, I have to run to the left. Like, he's playmaker and I got to run to the left. That's where he's going. But you just need that 1 yard and you're going up the middle. And as you can see, if there's not a user here to defend it, the fullback dive is a pretty solid 3, even 4 yard gain a lot of times. Only a user is going to be able to really stuff fullback dive. So because you have the toss play that's giving you big playability to the outside, that's keeping the user opponent on his heels. He can't just sit in the middle and wait on the fullback dive. He's got to be ready to hit the outside. So those two runs being, exact opposites of each other really help. Now another good run is the halfback blast, which is basically like a halfback zone week, which is it's called in many playbooks. Another very good run this year. If I want to come out and run up the middle, if I want to run up the middle and have big playability, this is the run that I'm looking to go to, because the fullback dive doesn't really have big playability. It's a short yardage play. So if I want to switch it up and run up the middle again, do the playmaker, fake your playmaker like you're running the toss to the left, and just take the halfback blast up the middle, and it's going to be a pretty good run for you. Another great run in this formation that I like to go to. Now, backing out of this. Okay, so looking at the passing plays now, the main passing plays you're going to want to look at are the formation audibles. We have hitch corner and PA divide. Those are the plays you're going to want to focus on. Now, we are in the Saints playbook. I'm not sure what the formation audibles are in with other playbooks with this, but you're going to usually have those plays. Now, the way I like to set up this is I just want to swing route my running back to the left, and then I want to put my X wide receiver on an in route. Now, it's not going to be the greatest passing play, of course, but you have to realize this is a run formation. They're expecting the run. They're going to overplay the run, so that's going to open up the pass for you. You're going to use the run to open up the pass. And, of course, you can still do the fake playmaker thing, so they think, oh, he's running the toss again. He might be running the toss, but you're actually passing. So the thing we're going to want to focus on, if we see man, we'll have the in route that's unbumpable. We'll have that post route to the tight end. If it's not press, we can hit the corner. And then if it's zone, we just want to focus on mainly that flattened corner. Just like in other formations, I've broken down the same concept. If the defense plays back, you can hit the flat route underneath for about 5+ yards. If they play underneath, you'll have the corner route. So we can just look against some basic stuff real quick. Like here's a Tampa 2, a regular Tampa 2. As you can see, you'll be able to dump it off into the flats, and you see we got about 7 yards. It doesn't look like much. It's just a simple swing route. Yes, it's a simple swing route, but if the defense is playing back, you're going to be able to rack catch that and take it for good yards. You don't want to sleep on this, because especially if they're worried about the run, this is an easy, low-risk pass for you. And if they play underneath, you'll have the corner. Again, if they're in, a Tampa 2, you can also hit this this in route. It's going to come across the middle. You'll be able to hit that. So you have some options you can do here. If they go man defense, I'm going to play well, they're in goal line right now, so let's just reset the play, because no one's going to run goal line on you. That's useless to even show the play against that. So let's just go man real quick and show you now. If they play man, the in route's still unbumpable. You have the post right here. So a couple things you can do with this play just to catch them off guard. Now, you also have the PA divide. With the PA divide, I like to put the outside, the X receiver on it in, and that's basically it. And then you just kind of want to read, what the defense is doing. Right here, we decide to take the in route, and I'll just run it a few more times to show you. On the right side of the field, see here again, they're running goal line, so that's useless. We're not going to go against goal line. Now, you just want to read what's going on here. If you have the flat corner concept on the right side of the field, you have an in route coming across, you have a delayed route from your halfback, and you have a crossing route in the slot. So you have some options here. As you can see there, we read man, so we take the corner route. So you want to mix in the play action as well. You're going to have some decent options. Now, another little extra you can do if you are in the Saints playbook is you have the ability to audible to I form close, which is another really good formation. And the drag wheel play is a very good passing play. You can mix this in. Just another little thing you can throw at your opponent. You can audible to this, and now they have something else that they have to worry about. Now you have a deep post that they have to worry about, because deep posts are very good this year. So we have the ability to audible to a play with a deep post and really catch them off guard, because now they're not really sure what we're doing. We could be running, we could be passing, but we're just completely switching up what we're doing here and we got killed with the block shed there. But as you can see, you have another formation you can go to that's very effective. You can also go to the I form, and you can go to I form close, and you can go to mesh. Another good play, and then we can just streak the tight end. And now again we have like that flat corner concept on the right side of the field this time with the drag coming across, so we can just kind of read how the defense plays it, go underneath. If they're playing underneath, we can hit them with the corner. So again, just another wrinkle you can throw in. And of course, if you're like strong close, you have strong close in the Saints playbook as well, so you can audible to strong close mesh or inside post or whatever you like to run. It's just something else you can throw at your opponent. So it's definitely the best run formation in the game, but it gives you a little creativity on the passing side as well, because you can audible to some different formations that are also very good, that have better passes, and you can still utilize the passes in the twin flex because the run is so good that it's going to open up the pass for you. So definitely take this into the lab. It's something you're going to have to practice with a little bit. You probably won't pick it up right away, but you're going to want to just run through these plays and just kind of get your feel for how it can work, and then take it into a game and really dominate with this. So I hope you enjoyed this scheme. If you did, drop a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.